Hello my beautiful Scorpios, I hope you're doing well. This is another bonus for you. Obviously I'm a Scorpio, so I love doing our readings. I'm going to start with some general messages and then we'll take a look and see what's going on in love, okay? So angels and spirit, please show me what are the messages for Scorpio? What are the messages for Scorpio in the second half of October? And happy birthday to my October Scorpios. I'm the 11th of the 11th. So, yeah, I'm planning a retreat for my birthday. I'm so excited. I'm going to go somewhere and just decompress because after all of the retrograde energy and the full moon, thankfully Pluto has gone direct now. I just need a breather. So let me know how the last couple of weeks have been for you in the comments. Alright, let's see. What is going on for Scorpio? What are Scorpio's general messages, please, for the second half of October 2022? Okay, so you have getting calm. Okay, so you may have been feeling frustrated and angry lately. Things may have felt quite, I want to say frenzied. So Spirit wants you to find your calm again, all right? So stop searching for happiness outside of yourself. If you're in a frenzied state, get calm, get back on track, and remember that the key to happiness is inside of you. Often after you've become peaceful and accepting, what you want comes to you with ease. So, like, be conscious of what's going on in your body. Like, if you're feeling tightness in your stomach, I want you to maybe go and get some exercise. Like, when we start shifting our body, when we start moving, that can help stuck energy, like, be released. So just maybe think about some Reiki healing. You need to, like, let go of some stuck energy. And go and just kind of reset yourself to a place of peace, okay? An inner peace. You've got focus on substance. So let go of all of the inconsequential worries that you're holding on to and focus on what's important. So it's saying focus on the substance in your life. It says, I will fill in the lines of myself with a real person, me. I will concentrate on the substance of my relationships and other areas of my life, not the trappings. Okay, so you might need to change your focus. You could have been preoccupied with things that just aren't important. You've got healthy giving. That's a big one for us Scorpios. We are so generous with our energy and our love, and we pour our everything into other people that we feel passionate about, but we lose ourselves. And when that person can't possibly reciprocate in the way that we hope that they would, it kind of sends us a little bit mental, okay? So I want you to practice healthy giving and understand that caretaking and compulsive giving don't work. Choose what you want to give, to who, when, and how much. It takes time to learn how to give in healthy ways, and it takes time to learn to receive. Balance will come. So if you can just remember that over-giving blocks your flow of receiving, or your flow of abundance, your flow of love, it's much, much easier to kind of pull yourself back a little bit and say, nope, that's not my problem to fix. No matter how much I try and pour love onto this person, it's something that they need to learn themselves. It's something that they need to choose to do or not do. I can't actually influence this person by showering them in love, okay? So that's kind of what that card is saying. I feel like you're hoping someone will come to their senses. That's what I'm getting with this card, healthy giving and approving of myself. You're hoping someone will come to their senses about you, approve or validate you, but approve of, I mean. But this card is saying, if you approve of yourself, if you validate yourself, then it doesn't matter if someone else can't get it. Okay, so let go of your need for approval and your need to be liked, or even your need to be understood, okay? Just choose to like and approve of yourself. The people who count, including you, will respect you when you're true to who you really are. Okay, so that they are your general messages. I also want to do the Salt and Sea Oracle for you, Scorpio. So let's see. Angels and Spirit, please show me what is Scorpio's message in the second half of October 2022, please. Yeah, see, know your limits, boundaries. The puffer fish is saying know your limits. So again, it goes back to healthy giving. You don't want to keep giving and giving to a lost cause, okay? If something is not bearing fruit, if you keep, barking up the wrong tree, you're just going to exhaust yourself. So don't be afraid to pull back your energy and be a little bit more selective with where you expend it, okay? You've got uncovering lost wisdom. So the pearl is about hidden knowledge. No surprises. This is 12th house energy. Whenever the sun is in Libra, we're dealing with 12th house energy. So we're having vivid dreams. We're being called to do a lot of inner healing work. And that can be very difficult. Unearthing stuff that we've suppressed. Doing some inner child healing work. It's stuff that normally we try and avoid, because it's tough going. But it's very necessary because alongside the pearl, we've got the shark, and it's saying, be careful, proceed with caution. If we avoid this inner healing work, if we avoid our shadow, if we avoid the soul searching, what happens is we end up being reactive. We end up being susceptible to, angry outbursts. People can easily trigger us because we haven't, made an effort to heal that stuff. So there is a risk of, conflict, turbulence, turmoil, chaos. If you don't proceed with caution, if you don't be careful when it comes to, people and situations. So that's that card. Okay, let's have a look at the Heartthrob Oracle. The Hollywood Heartthrobs, they can actually come out with some really profound advice. So let's have a look. Now, this is normally love related, so we'll see. We'll see what they have for you. Angels and Spirit, please show me. What is Scorpio's message in second half of October 2022? Okay, you've got Andrew Scott, and he's saying, find out who you are and try not to be afraid of it. Again, don't be afraid to do the soul searching. Don't be afraid to confront the difficult parts of yourself, the stuff that you may have blocked out, suppressed. Find out who you really are. Why do you react in the ways that you react? Why do you believe the things that you believe? Why do you want the things that you want? What drives you? It's just necessary work, okay? You've got Adam Driver, and he's saying holding on to toxic relationships is what keeps us from growing. So Scorpio, we are, loyal to a fault. We don't like to let go of someone who we feel passionate about, but you do need to think logically. Is it a toxic relationship? Is it bringing out the worst in you? Is the other person capable of treating you with respect? Are they putting in enough effort? Are they meeting you halfway? These are some of the questions you need to ask yourself. And you have a very, very amazing quote here from Michael B. Jordan. Allow yourself to evolve. You are the king and queen of evolution, transformation. So don't resist the process. Don't resist change. You know, we think we know what's good for us. We think we know what we need, but sometimes the universe has other ideas, and we need to be able to accept that the universe knows best. So if things are falling away out of your life, if doors are closing, you need to go with the flow. You need to trust the process. Okay. And you still have free will. There are still choices, because you've got, your story is your own. So this is saying, don't compare yourself to everyone else. You know, we all have our own journey, and things happen at different stages of the process. So it's pointless comparing your journey to anyone else's. We're all learning different lessons. So try not to hold yourself up to societal, you know, ideas that society has about where you should be at any given moment of your life. Your story is your own. So just go with your journey. Like, you know, just keep going on your path, keep moving forward, and trust yourself to make the best decisions for you. Okay. So that's what I'm getting from the Hollywood hunks, the Hollywood heartthrobs. Let's see what else. I'm going to just try this deck. See what else is generally on the cards for us, and then we'll take a look at your love life. Angels and Spirit, please show me, what are the messages for Scorpio, second half of October 2022? Let me know if you like this style of reading, if you enjoy the general messages, or if you would just prefer that I stick to love in the comments. I'm always open to your feedback. I'm trying to grow my channel. I'm trying to spend more time uploading content, but you know, I'm a busy lady, so it can be hard. You've got meditate. Yeah, again, 12th house energy. It requires you to go within, and it's saying that you may be feeling overwhelmed. So take some time to reconnect with your inner spirit. You can go for a walking meditation if you prefer walking. Practice yoga, meditate, or listen to music. These activities are important for your well-being. All right, so lots of soul searching and decompressing needed for Scorpios right now. Flow. What have I been saying? Go with the flow. So there are certain changes happening that are beyond your control, and Spirit wants you to trust the process. Have a bit of flexibility. You know, don't be so rigid in your ideas about how things should be. Release any fears of losing control and allow yourself to go with the flow. Sometimes it's easier to go with the flow than fight against it. Well, not sometimes, all the time, okay? So just take a deep breath, let it out, and feel where you need to go. One more, please. Angels and Spirit, one more. Scorpio. Okay. Goals. What are your dreams and goals? It's now time for you to take those dreams and goals off the back burner and go after them. Don't hold back. Make those dreams happen and protect your energy. So boundaries and healthy giving is again coming out. So be aware that sometimes there can be people in your life who are quite tiring or negative. Negative energy is very draining. So remain positive by surrounding yourself with positive people. So, you know, you might have negative Nancy's in your family that you need to kind of create some distance with right now for your own sanity, for your own well-being. There could be some Debbie Downers in your friendship circles, or it can be in romantic relationships where you need to assess whether this person is, you know, adding more positivity or more negativity into your life, okay? Let's see what's going on in love. Angels and Spirit, please show me what is going on for Scorpio in love in the second half of October 2022. What's going on for Scorpio in love? Cups in the reverse. A happily ever after seems to have fallen over, okay? So someone who you may have built a dream with, for some reason it's become a shit sandwich is what I'm hearing, okay? Someone who you may have hoped to have a family with, or you may have hoped to take things to the next level with, you know, whether that's moving in together, engagement, marriage. For some reason it's not happened the way you had hoped, but all is not lost, okay? Ace of Pentacles, either new love is coming in that is very promising, okay? Ace of Pentacles is a very solid energy. Someone wants to offer you something tangible, something solid. And you also have someone watching you from afar with the Page of Swords, okay? They're not speaking. The sword is pointing in the downward, it's pointing downward. So you're not communicating possibly with this person, okay, that there could have been a breakup with, but let's get more information. Yeah, it looks like you're standing your ground here with the Seven of Wands. This is defensive energy. This is keeping someone at bay. It's defending yourself, holding your ground. Okay, let's see. Angels and Spirit, please show me, what is this situation that Scorpio is experiencing in love in the second half of October 2022, please? What is this situation? I feel like it was draining you. 10 of Wands, it became a burden. Like you were putting in all of the effort, you were left feeling exhausted, and I feel it all just became too much. Interesting that you got 2 10s. Now 10s talk about endings, but in numerology 10s are actually 1s, which mean new beginnings, okay? So 10 is 1 plus 0, so we always reduce numbers to a single digit in numerology. So there could have been an ending, but there's a new beginning right around the corner. Maybe this person didn't give you a lot of time and energy, okay? They lost enthusiasm for the relationship and may have gone a little bit cold on you, which is the Page of Wands in the reverse. Maybe they just had a lot of other interests that were taking precedence over the relationship. Yeah, and I saw this King of Wands in the reverse in your last reading. So someone who wasn't doing what was necessary to sustain the relationship. Either they were repeating the same mistakes over and over and over again, and they weren't kind of pulling their weight. Whatever it is, they weren't doing what was needed to kind of show up for you in the way that you needed them to show up. King of Wands in the reverse can be selfish. King of Wands in the reverse can be not a good leader. You know, I see the King of Wands in the upright position as a leader. So I feel like your person wasn't steering the direction of this relationship in the right way. Like they weren't making good decisions. They weren't honoring the relationship. They weren't prioritizing the relationship. We also have the Knight of Wands. Interesting that we have the Page, the Knight, and the King of Wands, as well as the 7 of Wands and the 10 of Wands. So lots of passion here. Like it could have been a very intense relationship, so passionate that it could have frightened someone off, okay? Whatever the case, they're going to be back because we have the 8 of Cups in the reverse, which is someone returning, someone who walked away, coming back in. And it could happen quite quickly, quite unexpectedly. This person is going to come in with a lot of passion, the Knight of Wands. But we're going to need to get more information because the Knight of Wands can be a bit of a player. He's not known for sticking around, right? He comes in on a whim. He can come in impulsively, like wherever his passion leads him in any given moment. But things can fizzle with the Knight of Wands, okay? So let's see, what does this Knight of Wands want with Scorpio? What are Scorpio's person's intentions? Let's call it the person, because I don't want to assume that you're dealing with a male. At the moment, they're in Hermit, okay? So I feel like they're trying to understand what happened, between the two of you may not, be in communication right now. I feel like this happened during Virgo season, so this could have been happening before Libra season, which is where we are currently. There was an imbalance in the relationship, temperance in the reverse. The two of you just weren't on the same wavelength is what I'm hearing. But I feel like it had a great potential for long-term happiness, because not only did we get the 10 of Cups in the reverse, but here is the 10 of Pentacles. So let's see, what else is going on? I feel like this person intended to have a long-term relationship with you. Yeah, I just feel like false promises, broken promises, they weren't able to live up to your expectations in some way. They dropped the ball. They weren't investing, whether that's emotionally, financially. They weren't investing in the connection, so it fell down. It wasn't grounded. It wasn't able to grow into its full potential because this person wasn't putting in the work, basically. We have the 7 of Swords, so I feel like there could have been a ghosting situation where things were left up in the air after an argument, maybe, I'm not sure. But I'm getting ghosting from the 7 of Swords. I'm getting avoidance from the 7 of Swords. So instead of confronting the decline of this relationship, it just wasn't addressed, it wasn't faced. So I feel like you had no choice but to keep moving forward, Scorpio. I don't know. The Chariot card is here. It's a card about travel, it's a card about movement, direction, determination. I feel like you were determined to be in a relationship that was balanced, that was reciprocal, and so if this person wasn't able to pull up their socks and put in the work, you were willing to just keep on moving, is kind of how it feels. But we do have a lot of disappointment here. We do have a lot of regret with the 5 of Cups, and I feel like this is your person. It's like they weren't ready to invest at the level that you were hoping that they would, or that they said that they would. Okay, the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse is someone who doesn't have the means, whether that's financial means, whether it's the emotional means. They just weren't in a position to offer you a greater level of commitment. So, the interesting thing is, though, they don't realize that they could actually turn things around and make it work, because we still have 2 upright cups here, but they're choosing to focus on the spilt cups. They're crying over spilt milk, and they're choosing to just mope, is what I'm feeling. Okay, give me more about Scorpio's person, please. They're holding on to you, but they're not opening up about their feelings at all. Okay, Angels and Spirit, please show me, how is this person currently feeling towards Scorpio, second half of October 2022? Yeah, they're feeling left out in the cold. Okay, so you might have given them the cold shoulder. I feel like you're giving them the silent treatment. You shut the door. Okay, interesting. And now this person might be struggling financially, so they're trying to hold on to their coin. I feel like you will be hearing from them. 8 of Wands. Some reference to travel is coming out as well. I don't know what it is. Hang on. Angels and Spirit, how is this person feeling towards Scorpio? They still have passion for you. Like, they still have lust for you is what I'm getting with the 8 of Wands. But you're in a stalemate situation at the moment. There was definitely a difficult ending. Okay, there could have been some form of betrayal. We've got knives sticking up out of this poor person's back. Okay, and then we've got black skies. So I definitely feel there's a lot of pain involved in this situation, because not only do we have the 5 of Cups, which is grief, we've got the 5 of Pentacles, which is loneliness and isolation, and we have the 10 of Swords, which is betrayal and finality, right? So now I feel like this person is feeling stuck. They don't know what move to make, if any. if they should approach you, they don't know. They're up in their head about it, okay? They still very much have feelings for you though, because they're coming out as the King of Cups. Okay, so let's see what they would say to you. I'm going to use this deck actually as well. Angels and Spirit, what do they want to say to Scorpio, please? What do they want to say to Scorpio? What do they want to say? What do they want to say to Scorpio, please? Okay, a few came out then. So they're saying this connection has taken a heavy toll on them. They kind of want to move forward, but they would love to communicate with you. I know I have to be the one to reach out this time. I start to do it and then I stop myself. It's right there. I don't want to hurt you again. This causes me pain too. I have deep regrets for the way that we parted. I didn't want to go our separate ways, but it seemed the best at the time. And I thought you would chase me. I am sad. Okay. I want to rush in and sweep you off your feet and show you how I feel. Sometimes that urge is overwhelming. Can you feel it? Would you welcome me home? Oh, wow. Okay, this is intense. More intense than I was kind of hoping for, or preparing for. All right, let's see. What else do they want to say to Scorpio, please? I want to contact you, but I'm not sure what to say or how to approach you. What did I just say with the 8 of Swords? Angels and Spirit, please show me, what do they want to say to Scorpio? What do they want to say to Scorpio, please? I'm afraid if we get too close, you will abandon me. So they see you as someone who won't put up with crap, and you will cut someone off quite coldly if they do wrong by you. So they're afraid of that. That's something that they're quite intimidated about when it comes to you and you. I really miss you. I regret the way that we left things. So they've said that twice now. So it definitely felt very painful the way that you ended things. And that was coming through in the tarot. Yeah, I'm hiding my true feelings from you. I recognized you the moment our eyes met. So this person definitely had this soulmate recognition, this moment where they locked eyes with you, or they just saw you from afar and they were just drawn to you instantly. They're saying, I haven't forgotten you, so that you're still definitely playing on their mind. Let's have a look at their next move and we'll see what's coming in between you and them. Angels and Spirit, what is their next move towards Scorpio, please? What is their next move towards Scorpio? What is their next move towards Scorpio, please? Okay, I'm seeing the Queen of Swords and the Knight of Swords. They might say something quite sharp. They might be a little bit hostile. They're strategizing though. 2 of Wands. I feel like they also need to make a decision. King of Pentacles, they know that they need to come in correctly. They know that they need to invest. You know, the King of Pentacles invests. He's holding a coin, but he's very reliable. I feel like they know that they let you down in some profound way, some significant way, and they know that if they were to come back, they would need to make up for that, okay? What is their next move towards Scorpio, please? What is their next move towards Scorpio? I feel like they're going to ask for another chance. That's what I'm getting with the Wheel of Fortune. They're going to take a chance and ask for another chance is what I'm getting. They're definitely watching, they're spying on you with the Page of Swords in the reverse, but what I'm getting is they might ask a mutual contact, a mutual friend, what you've been up to, that they've got a certain way of keeping tabs on you, okay? Ace of Wands in the reverse, interesting. They might try and think of a way to get you to initiate first. That's what I'm getting from this person. They really miss you. That's coming out with the 5 of Cups. They could tell you, although I'm not seeing communication, they could say something along the lines of, I'm not seeing anybody, 9 of Pentacles in the reverse, because, you know, the 9 of Pentacles in the upright is someone who's single, an eligible bachelor, and I feel in the reverse, it's like they're not looking to date because they haven't been able to move forward. 6 of Swords in the reverse. They're still stuck on this situation. They're still kind of grieving the loss of you. We have the 3 of Swords here, so heartbreak. 5 of Swords, really difficult energies here. They also don't want to lose. They don't want to lose you. Like, this is wanting to win at all costs. And it's also a card about defeat. You know, it's a lose-lose situation. Both parties are kind of leaving empty-handed, okay? So they don't want to leave this connection empty-handed. They don't want to lose you, is what I'm seeing. They want to kind of make a final decision. They want you to make a final decision. They want to make a final decision. Are we actually going to turn things around and try and make things work? Is what I'm getting with these cards here. Wheel of Fortune and 2 of Wands. They definitely want to come and win you back. 6 of Wands. They might be in their ego a little bit too, because they see you as someone quite bossy, someone quite domineering, and so I feel like it's a defense mechanism. They're going to like be a little bit, what's the word, cocky, okay? But, you know, they do need some time to think things through. They do need some time to contemplate, you know, their next move. They need time to heal, okay, because we have the 4 of Swords here. Makes sense. If this person's going through the 3 of Swords, the 5 of Swords, the 5 of Cups, they definitely need some healing, okay? So I definitely feel that they are trying to get some time out to themselves to think. Before we have a look at, you know, what is getting in the way of you and this person, I'm going to have a look at their vices. Let's see, what are these person's vices, please? They're not so good traits. Scorpio's person of interest, show me their not so good traits. What does Scorpio need to be aware of when it comes to this person? What does Scorpio need to be aware of when it comes to this person of interest, please? This person, what are these persons, sorry, what Scorpio's person of interest, show me their vices, please. Show me their vices. Okay, so we have distracted. Yeah, they had a lot of things going on in their life and they weren't paying you much attention. So they focus on too many things at once. This person is a drama queen, so I feel like they brought drama and chaos into your life, and I feel like you weren't about it. You wanted someone who brought peace and happiness, right? So they were creating problems, whether it was in order to get attention, whether it was to divert you from the actual problem, like what they were doing wrong. They wanted to distract you from the actual issue, and they created a big drama, you know, to kind of, what's the word, as a smoke screen. This person is kind of like stuck in their grief, because we have sorrow here. This person has anger management issues. We've got rage, so they find it hard to control their anger. They're a bit reckless. They are a bit impulsive. They like to live on the edge. They take unnecessary risks. They're also very anxious. Their thoughts are turbulent. Yeah, we've got morbid as well. So they choose to focus on the negative all the time. They see things through a dark lens. Very, very complicated person here that has many layers. They've got some deep-seated insecurities, and they're feeling broken, and I feel like it's mainly about what happened between the two of you. Okay, so let's have a look and see what is coming in between you and your person, Scorpio. What is in the way? What is obstructing this connection, please? Angels and Spirit, what is obstructing this connection? What is obstructing this connection, please? Justice in the reverse. Okay, so things being unfair. So it could be an unequal exchange, unequal give and take. You know, and again, that goes back to that healthy giving message, right? So we have Six of Cups in the reverse. There's something that this person is finding it hard to forget. Okay, an unpleasant memory is standing in the way of you and them, but this could also be unhealed past wounds getting in the way, okay? The fact that the two of you had patterns that you weren't able to overcome, you kept going around and round in circles about something. It could be simple as they weren't addressing your concerns. So you would raise a grievance and without attacking, you would say, you know, it kind of bothers me when you do A, B, and C. And instead of thinking about you and thinking about how they could do things better, they just kept going along a certain path and not correcting what needed to be corrected. So I feel like there were patterns. You were going around in circles in some significant ways. The Hierophant in the reverse could just be family and cultural background differences that kind of complicated things. This can also be commitment issues. Your person may have been a bit of a commitment phobe. Let's see, what is this King of Wands? What is obstructing this connection, please? What is obstructing this connection between Scorpio and their person? What is obstructing this connection? Other people. I knew it. There's other people gossiping or trying to get involved, trying to influence your person. It could be out of jealousy. There's people trying to interfere here. Someone is trying to protect themselves from further hurt. Now, this can be trust issues as well. So the Nine of Wands talks about barriers, emotional barriers, physical barriers, and the fact that the two of you have been through a lot already. Someone's battle weary. It's like one of you, it's probably you, Scorpio, because you seem to have given this person the cold shoulder. You're done with all of the drama. So what I'm getting is like you are making it very difficult for this person to communicate with you, access you, because you're done with the chaos. You know, you've got the bandage on, you're the worse for wear, you're tired, okay, you're drained. And you're done coming up with ways that you can fix this situation. Seven of Cups in the reverse is you're not going to buy into an illusion of a happily ever after if you can barely survive each day with this person because they're not listening. They've got too many fingers in too many pies. So I feel like this person has got a lot of distractions and they're not focusing on what you need them to focus on for the betterment of this relationship, okay? I'm definitely getting interference, possibly from friends, because the Three of Cups talks about friends. So if we've got the Five of Wands next to the Three of Cups, I'm definitely getting friends that are being nosy, trying to influence your person in some way. That's a strong likelihood with those cards, okay? I'm also going to ask this deck, what is coming in the way of Scorpio? Passion. Yeah, it's a very impassioned relationship. I feel like it gets very fiery is what I'm getting. Also, I feel like your person has other passions that divert them, that distract them from this connection, and I feel like you can take it personally is what I'm getting, okay? The two of you are definitely soulmates. I'm getting that you have some important soul contracts together, like you're supposed to be learning from each other. Angels and Spirit, what is getting in the way of Scorpio? Oh, there's definitely a holiday, and I was getting travel. I don't know if the two of you plan to go away, and I don't know if the two of you had to cancel plans. There's a need to wait. So definitely this connection is not done, and there's a need to kind of be patient, all right? Sometimes, especially when there's a lot of passion in a relationship, if we act on our passions, if we're impulsive, things can blow up, right? Okay, let's get your advice. This person loves you. We've got love. Why do you doubt it? Yes, you are loved. Self-fulfilling prophecy. It's really important for you to focus on best case scenario. What do you want to happen in this situation? If you're focusing on the worst that could possibly happen, you are going to give that energetic momentum, and it's more likely going to take place. So I want you to focus on the positive and to attract that into your life and stop worrying. Okay, we've got runner, chaser energy coming through with hide and seek. And look, you've got yes, second chances. So if you had any doubt whatsoever in your mind that this person is going to come back, you need to release that, because second chances is pretty self-explanatory. And we had the Eight of Cups in the reverse. They are going to come back around for another chance. We saw that loud and clear. So I'm going to pull a crystal spirit oracle for you. What is Scorpio's love message for second half of October 2022, please? What is Scorpio's love message for the second half of October 2022? It's clear quartz, okay. And chrysocolla. So it's a blue crystal, and that is all about the throat chakra. So I feel like that's the crystal that's all about right speech. So I feel like there's going to be a heart-to-heart conversation. Let's have a look. Clear quartz is about the need to be clear about what you want in this situation. And whatever you think about, you amplify, you attract. Okay, so it says it's easy to magnify the flaws in others and forget to reflect on where you might need to grow. When clear quartz appears, it's a sign for you to turn your attention to all that is wonderful in the people that you care about. Very interesting. So maybe I shouldn't have shuffled the cards on their vices, because we need to turn our attention on what is good about them. So turn your attention to all that's wonderful in the people that you care about, in yourself and in your relationships. Grow what is good, grow what is working. No one can be all things to all people at all times, so cut yourself and your partner some slack. Today, celebrate who you are and what you experience in your relationships that helps you feel loved and appreciated, and share that celebration with others. Say thank you to the people in your life who make it better in so many different ways. And chrysocolla is saying, trust and intimacy build when we have the courage to speak our truth. And today, chrysocolla is here for you to support you in right speech. Speak your truth as you see it, from the heart, using words that express the very best of you. Don't hold your tongue out of fear that you aren't enough or you don't deserve to have your say. Practice telling the truth with love as a sign of respect for yourself and your experiences as you have lived them, and your emotions as you have felt them. Claim your voice and use it wisely and honorably, for many truths make up the collective truth we all share, and yours is no less valid than anyone else's and deserves to be heard. Okay, so I hope that this reading was helpful, Scorpio. Do leave me feedback in the comment section, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!